What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Player of the Month, Lewandowski. He is the 93 rated striker, and honestly, there is nothing that this guy can't do. He is 32 years old and he is absolutely killing it. Yes, a lot of people will argue it's just the Bundesliga and all, I get that, but 32 years of age, he is still banging it in for Bayern. He's managed to get his second special card of the game already. He had an inform in one of the first team of the weeks, and then now he is Player of the Month 93. He's on track to get himself his 99 rated card again in FIFA 21. It's a nice card. I think with Player of the Months, it all depends. If it's someone like, I'm trying to think, like a Goretzka, there may be only one chance he gets. Maybe he gets two. Lewandowski, there is a very good chance that he gets more than one Player of the Month. So it depends on what you want to do with it. The one thing that always annoys me is you can't put in a Player of the Month to make it cheaper. That was like the easiest solution, I would have said. Personally, I did a Lewandowski Player of the Month straight after I got a red pick, which was a 91. Get that was like first couple of weeks into FIFA. But with this card, it'd be nice if he did get a 95, a 94, 96 Player of the Month. I could whack in this one for a little bit of a cheap rate. Obviously they're not going to do it because they're just trying to suck your coins and suck all the cards out of your club, but we move. So let's get into the in-games, look at his overalls, look at his gameplay, and see what Lewandowski's worth. Do you want to do him, basically? So with Lewandowski, here's a 4-star, 6 foot, right-footed, high medium to attacking defensive, NA body type. He's probably kind of like a stocky average build, I'd say. He's not really, he's tall, but he's not necessarily like bulky. He is more kind of like and literally average. He's not lean, he's not stocky, so I'm going to say average. He has got 80 pace, 93 shooting, 82 passing, 89 dribbling, 45 defending, and 85 physical. So from the 91, we've had a +2 on his defending, his pace, his shooting, +3 on his dribbling and physical, and a +4 on his passing from the 91 until the 93. So a decent upgrade now. And like I'd always say, +1 is always a bit meh. Second one is always a little bit better than the gold card. Obviously his inform is currently coming in at 197k and his gold card is coming in at 57k. So it all depends on what you want. If you want to go with untradables and miss out all the icons, absolutely fine. I think the one problem they've got at the minute, especially if anyone wants to kind of collect these cards, is there is a lot out right now. Son's out, who's 600k. Bamba's out, who's like 600k? I think he is about 600k. Let's just quickly have a look. But I'm pretty sure he's about 6. Oh no, he's about 4. He's about 370 to 400k. Lewandowski's 300k. You've got Figo, who's a mil. You've got Zanetti, who's 450. You've got Van der Sar's 350. And then you've got another one who I believe it was Felipe Anderson was obviously there. And then there was, I'm pretty sure, one more, but he may have disappeared by now. There is a lot of cards on the market right now, or on the SBC front, and it is becoming very, very tough to get all these done. Luckily, I've managed to get 2 accounts kind of set up, so if there is someone who I don't particularly want on the first account, but I don't mind doing him on the second, I've kind of got that leeway with making coins on both accounts and managing to kind of spread the cost, really. So it is interesting to see that way. But Lewandowski is coming in at about 321 on the Xbox and 291 on the PlayStation. And overall, we know what he's going to be like. Tall, strong, great shooting, pace is about average, passing is okay, and dribbling is somewhat decent for a 6 foot player, and it's pretty much exactly bang on. 91 composure is fantastic. His finishing is absolutely sublime, honestly, a cracking finisher. If you can get him in that position, you have got no problems with him getting you goals. It's all about that pace that is always the problem. Trait wise, we've got finesse, solid player outside of the foot, and then computer AI has got a chip shot, and the chemistry style we're looking at is predominantly engine. We don't need any more finishing from him, so we may as well get a bit more dribbling, a little bit more pace, and some more passing at the same time, turning him into a 93 rated striker. If you was to do the basic, you get a 94 rated striker, but you don't quite get that nice boost on the pace, passing, and dribbling all at the same time. You kind of get a little bit of each. But let's go into some gameplay, see what he's all about. So with Lewandowski, he is an absolute goal machine. We were linking him up front with Werner, managing to get that German links kind of around, so it's quite nice. Lewandowski is just a phenomenal force in this game. Honestly, he scores goal after goal after goal. I think he managed to get 4 or 5 goals in 2 matches, and that's just without even really putting a lot of effort in, to be honest. He was absolutely incredible in this, and he just managed to do everything. In terms of dribbling, was nice, feels very responsive, not necessarily the quickest on the dribble. It's got a nice little pass there, but I think it's kind of does enough. He's got the 4-star, so he does have a little bit of turn in him. In terms of pace, again, he does seem slower than what he actually is, but I think that's just the fact that he is 6 foot and you're kind of expecting it. He does manage to get away from players. We see a little bit of burst here. If you get the through ball and he gets on a good run, 9 times out of 10 he's going to beat them. If they have got the people like Gomez, Varane, it's always going to be hard. There's not many strikers that get away from them as much as literally anyone with 99 pace. They're meta for a reason, so Lewandowski's not going to get away from them, but he can hold them off very well, and that comes obviously with all of his strength. So if we do go into Lewandowski's player review, as you can see, or his overall, Khedira, I knew there was another one. Khedira's obviously in it. Bamba. We do have Philippe Anderson, who I think may have, oh no, he's got 16 hours remaining. So you've got him, you've got Bamba, you've got Son, who's a little bit here, you've got Khedira, Lewandowski, Zanetti, Van der Sar, and Figo. So there is a lot of players on the SBC at the moment. Lewandowski's coming in on 3 squads. Let's just get all them ready. We've got an 85, 1 Bayern, 80 chem, very high chem right there. We've got an inform, 85, 75. Again, the inform's always going to raise the price a little bit. Then we have got an 86, 70 chem, and 1 Bundesliga. So not the hardest SBCs, but I think the chem will always have that bit of a difference. 70 is not bad. 80 does, you need some good links there. You either need some strong links, perfect links, or everyone at least on a weak link, to be honest. So that's always going to be not necessarily tough, but you can see the kind of price. It's very similar in terms of everyone else, and the market at the moment is a little bit cheap, so I possibly would look for it. Maybe going in the Black Friday and getting some kind of sniping deals potentially could be an option, but it depends on kind of like when that all comes. You've got till the 20th of the 12th. Obviously that is when the icons do disappear as well, so should be quite simple to do. Like I say, 4-star, some nice traits on him. We've got some links from a lot of the Bayern lads, which we'll just have a quick look at as well whilst we're here. We've got Lewandowski taking the first 4 spots. Kimmich has got an inform, Muller's got an inform, rule breaker, 2 informs, 1 to watch. There's a lot of players out there. I don't know if, Alfonso's got a road to the final. Doesn't necessarily link with him, but we're already on track to getting ourselves a full Bayern special team, which we are literally like, 6-7 weeks into the game. That is absolutely phenomenal. In terms of everything else with him though, generations, when have we had him from? FIFA 10, we've got a silver Lewandowski. That is crazy. Then we went to BVB. We went all the way pretty well, and then it happened. He went to the rivals and he continued to do what he does best. 98 striker in FIFA 16, 98 in 17, 97, 98, and then we did manage last year to get a 99 Lewandowski. He got a headliner, and just look at all them cards. Absolutely crazy work right there. And pretty much it was this, I think it was this one, was it? I think this one I got, the 90 Lewandowski foot champs, and then we did go ahead and get this red pick 90 Lewandowski literally the week after. So I managed to have 2 Lewandowskis, both 90, and unfortunately the player of the month was wasted, but we did get a review on him, and hopefully he can continue. He has had a phenomenal career with so many cards. It'd be really nice to see a whole picture of all of his cards throughout the game, which we may do on Instagram, so if you want to check that down below, check all the links, get the Discord, make sure you like and subscribe whilst you're there as well. Let's get into it. So we are looking at Engine. Engine is there, 85 pace, 88 passing, 94 dribbling, turns him into a 93 striker. He's not bad. He's not bad, but it's just the pace. That will always be the kind of one to go with. Similar players, I don't know, Griezmann maybe, just because of the pace difference, but I think shooting-wise, Lewandowski will always have that advantage. Very much like a Bergkamp, in fact. Looking at them stats, very similar. Not necessarily the quickest, but by God, does he have a shot. But there you go, I've given him a 9 out of 10 anyway. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know, are you finishing Lewandowski's Player of the Month? Peace.